Oh yes, hello, we are back. Stanley Marable. Again, number 4, let's see what goes on this time. Begin the game. Yes, please. Can't remember how many endings we've had, but no doubt there are many, many, many more. Click skip. We know, we're Stanley, we are locked
all of his
in this
co-workers
bloody
were
building
gone.
by
What
yourself.
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
There's
a memo.
a door. Don't walk to the door, you turn it. Here we go. Excuse me. Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
is.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Someone
first,
knows out there.
just to
You know,
admire
Tucker, what's going to happen.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Actually, I've lost myself.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I should have gone left, shouldn't I? I should have gone through the left door. That's what I should have done.
Yet
you know
there
what
was
I'm
not a
trying to do.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
This is what I'm looking for.
Find an answer there.
Because Chris is apparently
Stanley stepped into the broom
closet.
but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, no, no. No, 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 he didn't. What are you going to say, narrator?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Yeah,
no reason to still be here.
I reckon there will be. I reckon there will be.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah.
Standing around doing nothing?
Uh-huh.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Fun. Something to do. Just standing in the closet.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Why
I
put it
never
in the
would
game?
have thought to mention it.
Why put it in the game? Hmm?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Nope. I ain't going nowhere. I shall not be moved. Are you going to say anything, or was that it? Have you had enough? Are you not going to? He's not going to say anything, is he?
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. You were waiting a long time. You are. Whee! Whoa! I'm outside, mate. I'm out of the closet. I'm back in the closet. There actually isn't anything I can pick up. Hello? Narrator. I've stopped messing around. Lock me in. See? I've even closed the door. Narrator. He's had enough, hasn't he? He's had enough of me. That's it, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. He's had enough of me. Sorry.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Can I go through this door? Oh, okay. No. Just wondered if I could.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
Is this going to be the same?
Unraveled,
No.
Stanley wondered in disbelief
what I've done before.
who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
What was the number?
What
I
he
can't
could
remember.
not have known was that the
Oh,
keypad
no, I didn't
behind the
mean to do
boss's
that.
desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course,
6,
Stanley
3,
couldn't possibly have known this.
8. You gonna call me an idiot? Nope. Apparently not. Seriously.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Ah, right, yeah. I actually genuinely forgot, mate. 2, 8, 5, 4.
2, 8. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But
Okay.
no, this is forgot. But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
This narrator hates me. He hates me. And we're going deeper underground for the third time.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Cool, cheers, let's do this. Let's go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Right, so anyway, so I went that way, and I went into here, but was there something else I can press? Right, let's try it, because I pressed no, didn't I? So let's
The
press
lights
yes
rose
this
on an
time.
enormous room packed with
When I get to
television
the end.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Oh, on,
Stanley
off.
thought to himself.
You know what I'm on
Did he
about.
have the strength
You
to
sort of,
find out?
That one on.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true
there you
nature
go.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
It's a sad, sad situation. It's a sad situation.
This
Open
mind
sesame.
control facility,
Yeah.
it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this
Open.
time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Up we go.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes. Right.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
This
Controls
time,
labeled with emotions.
I won't
Happy
press those
or
buttons.
sad or content. Walking,
Oh,
eating,
big red buttons
working,
on though.
all of it
Button on last
monitored
time.
and commanded
Or
from
was it?
this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
Shut up,
Stanley
Mary, I'm trying to press the
decided that
button.
this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Right, there's nothing down here. Okay, I'm not going to press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this time. I'm just going to press the big red button. If I can. Which I can't. Great job. Good job. Good, good, good. I'm just going to walk straight in. I'm going to walk straight in. I don't care. I ain't pressing buttons. I ain't following rules. And I'm going to turn it
And when at
on.
last he found the source of the room's power... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah,
After
like
they
that.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Uh-oh.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
Yeah.
nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
What am I gonna do?
It's your time to shine. You
Okay.
are the star. It's your story now.
Okay.
Shape it to your
Okay.
heart's
I'm doing it.
desires.
I'm doing it, shut
Oh,
up.
this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so
Oh.
little time left to enjoy it.
So now I'm
Mere
going to go for the
moments
1,
until
2, 3,
the
4,
bomb
5.
goes off.
See,
But what
1. There you
precious
go. Look,
moments each
1.
one of them is.
We're all
More
saying 1.
time to talk about
Go.
you,
Do
about
it.
me, where we're going, what all this means.
1.
I barely know where to start.
2.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of
It's still
solace
saying
before
1.
you're obliterated.
What?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Cheers. Yes, please.
I erased them.
What?
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other
Wow.
times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Yeah.
I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
Where's
I
five?
almost hate to see it go.
How long have we got?
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better.
Maybe I was meant to press that red button.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Yep, probably.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds.
Just stop.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
I just stopped it.
Oh dear
Incorrect.
me, what's the
Re-enter
matter, Stanley?
passcode.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing
You have
right
2
now?
attempts remaining.
Or did you just
oh,
assume
crap.
when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
So I can't press anything
Any
then?
idea
Charge?
what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Oh great, I'm
But here's a
gonna die.
spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's
Yeah.
just seconds ticking away to your death.
Yeah,
You're only
I
still
get that.
playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
This guy.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Oh what? Did I just
30
get on for a
seconds
second when I
until a
put
big
that?
boom and
What's
then
that say?
nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Oh great, I'm
Will
dying.
you cling desperately to your frail
I'm gonna
life,
die.
Or will you let
Goodbye,
it go
employee
peacefully?
427.
Another choice.
Cheers.
Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we
Thank
fade
you.
in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
What happened? Oh no, I'm back in the bloody office. God's